Hello everyone, Sam is back with you for a few more interesting stories. This time with three stories of goodness, rationality, and fate and business strategy. First of all, I would like to thank each one of you for the support and encouragement. Before I start, if you like the story, please subscribe for more stories, give a thumbs up, and share with your friends. Thank you. In a small village lived a man who had only one daughter. He wished to get her married to a good and a noble person. Many proposals came from well settled families, but he was searching for someone with good character and values. After months of searching, three promising grooms were shortlisted, but the father was confused. All three seems to be good, so whom should he choose? To seek clarity, he visited an elderly wise man in the village, explained his expectations, and asked for guidance. The elderly man thought for a moment and said, "Call all three grooms to meet me." They came very next day. Elderly man said, "I'll give you 3 months. When you return, you must tell me the best good deed you have done. Based on that, I will judge who is most suited groom for the girl." All three agreed and left. After 3 months, the grooms returned. Elderly man welcomed them and asked each one to share the good deed they have done. Groom one said, "After my father passed away, I checked his account books. I found that he had borrowed 10,000 from a merchant who also died. I searched everywhere for the merchant's family and found his son. When I found him, I showed the account record and returned the debt my father owed." The elderly man listened attentively. Groom 2 said, "One night while traveling through a forest, I saw four thieves stopping a lone traveler and trying to steal his belongings. I ran to help with a stick, fought with the thieves, rescued the man, collected everything from the thieves had taken, and safely dropped him at his home." The elderly man nodded. The third groom said, "While walking along a mountain cliff, I saw a man sleeping dangerously close to the edge. One wrong turn, and he would have fallen to his death. When I approached him, I recognized him. He had harmed me many times in the past. He was my enemy. Yet I thought, this is a matter of life, not revenge. So I woke him gently and moved him to a safe place. His life was saved." The elderly man quietly absorbed all these three stories. Later, the elderly man met the girl's father and said, "All three are good men, but we must look deeper." About the groom one, he is honest and responsible. Such people are rare today, but he did only what he was expected. He settled his father's dues. About the groom too, he is brave and helpful. He acted like a hero and saved a stranger. Admirable, but bravery alone does not define a highest character. But the third one, he saved the life of his enemy. Helping a friend is normal, helping a stranger is virtue, but helping an enemy, that is divine. Forgiving and protecting someone who once harmed you requires exceptional maturity, compassion, and greatness of heart. This is the man who truly understands goodness. The girl's father was convinced. He chose the third groom, and the marriage was celebrated grandly. They lived a happy life. The moral: Swami Chinmayananda narrated the story. True goodness is when you do good even to those who may not have treated you well. Forgiveness is higher than bravery or honesty. Compassion is the highest virtue. After narrating the story, I casually asked someone a hypothetical question. If you had an enemy lying near a rocky hillside in a dangerous spot, what would you think about the situation? He paused, thought for a moment, and then replied with a mischievous smile, "That would be a great opportunity for me." Curiously, I asked, "Why do you say that?" He answered, "Because it would be easy for me to settle things once and for all by simply walking away and letting nature teach him a lesson." His response was unexpected, revealing how differently people interpret the same situation. Some with empathy, others with a strategic mindset, and still others with a dark sense of humor. And that contrast is exactly why the story holds such powerful meaning. Divine qualities are rare, but they are what truly elevate a person. Second story, a story on customer attraction, business growth, and a funny lesson. Once a shop owner who felt deeply disappointed with his business. One day he shared his frustration with his friend. "I think I have no luck. Even the people who know me don't visit my shop, they go to other shops only. His friend smiled and replied, "This is not about luck. You simply don't know how to attract customers. That's all." The shopkeeper immediately asked, "Then please tell me the secrets to attract customers. I really want to improve." His friend explained patiently. Many experienced business experts say the same thing. Don't aim only for money, aim for customer satisfaction. When a customer enters your shop, they must leave happily, and that happiness is your real profit. He continued with key tips shared. Handle customer issues with priority. If they return a product, don't show irritation or disappointment, accept it with a smile. Maintain a friendly face. Even if you are busy or tired, greet the customers pleasantly. Offer small gestures. A free gift during purchase or special festival discounts makes customer feel valued. Never say not available. Instead, try to arrange the product or give an alternative solution. Be kind to the childrens. Talk to them, give some chocolates, and make them feel welcome and comfortable. When kids are happy, parents prefer your shop. Treat all customers equally, whether someone buys for 5 rupees or 5,000. Respect them equally. Build a trust with the quality. Customers should feel confident that your products are genuine and authentic. The friend concluded, if you follow these principles consistently, your business will surely grow. These ideas come from experts in customer experience. A funny twist. After a few days, one of the shopkeeper's other friend came running to him, rubbing his cheek. The shopkeeper asked, "What happened to you?" The friend replied, "Sir, because of your business tips, I got one tight slap." Surprised with the answer, and he asked, "Why? What did you do?" The friend narrated, "A lady came to my shop with a small child. Remembering your suggestion, I tried to play with the child and pinch his cheeks playfully. But suddenly the child moved his head down to the other side, and by mistake my hand went straight to the mother's cheek, and I pinched her instead. Immediately she slapped me. That was the only business experience left for me to learn." Both of them laughed, and the shopkeeper told him, "See, customer service is important, but be careful what you do." Moral of the story: good customer service is real key to business success. Small gestures create big impressions, but always use common sense while applying tips. Customer satisfaction brings more customers than luck ever will. A lesson on justice, rationality, and fate. Once upon a time, deep inside a vast forest, there lived a wise monk. One fine day, four men came to meet him. They bowed respectfully and said, "Master, we have a doubt that only you can clarify. In this world, many things happen around us. We are unable to understand which is right and which is wrong." The monk looked at them calmly and replied, "No one in this world can completely understand this." The four men were surprised by his answer. Seeing their confusion, the monk said, "Come with me, I will show you something." The men asked, "Where are you taking us?" The monk smiled and said, "I will take you on the Pushpaka flight, show you a common situation from this world. You must tell me what is right and what is wrong. But remember, if your answer is incorrect, the Pushpaka flight will throw you out. If it is correct, you can continue the journey." Hearing this, all four men become frightened, yet they agree to join him. The Pushpaka flight lifted off and flew above the forest. The monk pointed down and said, "Observe this incident. Below them, a mother tiger had just given birth to cubs. Weak with hunger, it went out to hunt. At the same time, a deer, who had also delivered fawns, was searching for food. The tiger hunted the deer, ate its flesh, and then returned to feed her cubs. The tiger cubs were happy and satisfied, while the baby deer were left starving and crying. The monk turned to the four men. Now tell me what is justice here and what is injustice." The first person answered, "Tiger was hungry, hunting is its nature. It did nothing wrong." Immediately the Pushpaka flight pushed him out. The second person said, "What the tiger did is injustice. The deer did no wrong, and now its babies will starve. he too was thrown out. Third person answered, after observing both being thrown out, he thought carefully and said, both are right. Tiger hunting is nature, and the deer dying by the predators is also nature. There is no right or wrong. Even he was thrown out. Finally, the monk asked the fourth person, now you tell me, what is the right and what is wrong here? The man quietly replied, I do not know. This time the Pushpaka flight did not push him out. He traveled safely with the monk and reached the destination. The monk then explained, in some situations of life, there is no absolute right or wrong. Accepting that we cannot judge everything, that is the correct understanding. Later, another man approached the monk and asked, Master, what is rationality and what is faith? The monk said, lift one of your legs. The man lifted it. Then the monk said, now lift the other leg also at the same time. The man tried and immediately fell down. The monk smiled and explained, your ability to lift one leg is rationality, your choice, your effort. Your inability to lift both the legs at the same time without falling, that is fate. The man understood, though holding his aching hip, and quietly left. Moral of the story, not everything in life can be judged as right or wrong. Some situations are beyond human understanding. Rationality is what you can control. Fate is what you cannot change no matter how hard you try. Thank you for listening to stories and please share the feedback and the comments. Thank you.